Welcome to the third lesson in Module 2, Assessing Who We Were and Developing a New Vision for Life. In this lesson, you will be able to describe how to use person-centered thinking and action. In particular, you will be able to develop a personal plan for the future. There are many tips and tools you can use to advance person-centered discovery and visioning. In Module 1, you used two discovery tools. You used Important 2 and 4, as well as a personal profile. We're now going to spend time building on your own initial discovery to illustrate how person-centered techniques can help you plan a vision for your life. Pick either Personal Futures Plan Map 10 or a Life Course Trajectory tool, or use the tool in your workbook, whatever best fits you. Use the initial discovery you built out in your Important 2 and 4 tool to develop a vision for yourself. Think about something you want to accomplish. This can be small or large for yourself or someone you know. The point is to practice. For example, maybe you want to learn to dance the salsa because it's important to you. That can be your vision. It's a small step, and that's totally okay. What activities are needed for you to reach that vision to dance the salsa? Or maybe you want to sell your house and move to Hawaii, a much larger vision. What activities are needed for you to reach that vision? Pick what works for you and practice by completing the visioning tool that you choose. You can pause this recording and go to your workbook, and again, using the workbook trajectory or whatever tool in the library that you'd like to use for this purpose. Wonderful. So now that you've tried out a visioning tool, what is your biggest aha moment? How can you support others using these tools? Use your workbook to record your response. The techniques covered in this training should work for most people. Unique challenges will arise from time to time, such as someone who you find might be shut down, perhaps due to anger, marked lack of insight, or distrust. The conversations demonstrated throughout this training cannot be forced, and there may be times we can respectfully acknowledge a person's unwillingness to participate at the current time and then try another way while working to continue establishing rapport and trust. This may involve working to create a plan with the input and engagement of others who know the person well, and intentionally circling back to the person when they are ready to more actively participate. In this module, you learned about the federal person-centered planning requirements and the practical steps to change. You explored how Important 2 and 4 might be different for a person following onset of a brain injury, during rehabilitation, and ongoing. You then learned how to use person-centered practice tools, open-ended questions, and reflective listening to discover what's important to and for a person and how that information can lead to a vision for life following a brain injury. Again, we recommend that you look to the Person-Centered Practices resource library for different tools that you can adapt and use for differing needs and people that you work with. Thank you so much for listening in on Module 2.